Run it. I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, yeah.
Introducing King Ryan Garcia. And the current undefeated WBA lightweight champion of the world, introducing Gervonta
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ryan Garcia. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks trimmed with black, the chosen one.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
What a venue, what a fight, what action.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Good luck.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That uppercut just missed. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
That counter punch caught him clean. Swing and a miss with that hook. Only catching air with that hook. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twist you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Fantastic punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nobody home with that hook. Got him there. Got him there. Good counter punch. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Swing and a miss with the hook. Is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
They ring the bell, and here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Cross scored. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Good punch. Been a very competitive round between these two. I slipped to avoid the jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off, then blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Good right hand. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Those counter punches have to hurt. We know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This could be the end. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
The bell to start the round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the Glamorweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Going for the finish. There it is! The knockdown punch we knew was coming. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Where did that come from? What a shot! 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he's back up on his feet, but can he get back into this fight?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, you got away with it, you can do it again.
That punch landed. Smart move there. When you're in trouble, just hold on.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
Well, Johnny, you know, so much for defensive abilities. Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Will the referee step in? Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
A perfect counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Nice counter shot. Him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Gonna try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Remember, with the lighter weights, you're expecting at least 300 shots a round. They can let these shots go. They can move, they're fast, they're sharp. It's a hard night's work for the referee.
He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. A swing and a miss with that jab. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Beautiful counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Wise move here. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
The defense failed them. May see a stoppage here. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
That's lights out right there.
So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.